Okay, welcome everybody to a class on gerunds and participles in 2 or 3 aspects. Now I can't say in 4 aspects like we did for the tenses and like we did for the 2+ infinitives, and that's because you don't find gerunds in 4 aspects. You find them in the simple aspect, in the perfect aspect, but there is no continuous aspect and there is no perfect continuous aspect as far as I can see for the gerund. Okay, for the participle there is a perfect continuous aspect. That's why I've put 3 by participle. You've got 3 aspects for the participle and only 2 aspects for the gerund. Now, what is a gerund and what is a participle? Let's start right there. So a gerund is a verb functioning as a noun. They end in ing, just like present participles end in ing, and participles function as adjectives. They describe a noun, whereas gerunds function as nouns. They are an object, yeah, they are a thing. Okay, and so that's the difference, generally speaking. Participles are adjectives, gerunds are nouns, but this is tricky because gerunds and participles look the same, and so it's not always easy to see if you're dealing with a gerund or a participle, but it's useful in terms of understanding what the sentence means, because if you understand how the words are functioning, you understand the sentence better. And so gerund's only got 2 aspects, but it's got 2 passive forms as well. The passive form of taking is being taken. Yeah, the passive form of kissing is being kissed. The passive form of, I don't know, waiting is, well, you don't ever say that actually. Let's give you a better one. The passive form of loving is being loved, liking, being liked, yeah. And the perfect form, having taken, also has a passive form, having been taken. This is having been married or something like that, yeah. Having been married for 15 years, I can say that it's been a wonderful experience, something like that. Yeah, and so that will be the passive form of the perfect gerund. But participles have 2 simple forms. They have the present participle, taking, and the past participle, taken. So it's already more complicated, yeah? And the past participle is usually modelled as a passive form. Really, this is passive, taken, and taking is active. But then you might ask, well, how come there is a being taken? There's a passive form as well. Yeah, just like there was a passive form here. Why aren't there 2 passive forms? Yeah, one for the active, one for the passive. And why do we need a passive if past participle is already passive? And so we will look